If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then bake you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Alexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bayley hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of and their opponents, Rosie, Sweet, and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE. Check out the springboard.
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Boom.
Big elbow. Oh, ouch. Sent to the corner. Double big back body drop.
The challenger taking the pin for the championship. And that title's still up for grabs.
He really thought that was it. Ooh. Steered away there. Watch out.
Incredible torque on the swinging neck breaker.
Kick to the gut.
Cranked around into a neck breaker. Tagged into the action.
Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
I guess we have a pretty good idea of what the champ thinks of the challenger.
climbing up the turnbuckle here.
Take off!
Oh, big impact.
The champion is willing to take every risk tonight. Bam!
She escapes the attack.
No respect from the champion shown there.
That's a bad landing. The champion with a painful reminder as to why they are holding the gold, knowing when to bust out big, devastating maneuvers like that.
Clubbing blow to the back. Look at Bayley, Fez press! And Bayley hammering away!
Hard for the champ to have any answers when endless strikes are being rained down on you.
That was one way for the champion to send a message. Will there be a response in kind?
Into a lariat! Now shoulders down.
Here we go. It's not over yet. Plenty left to go in this one.
Good golly, what a knee. He tags out. Oh, solid kick across the back. Oof. Bayley fending that off. And the challenger towing the line of what is acceptable in this title match. Look at this, fighting out with a series of...
Will create separation. She gets put in the corner. Oh! Got caught in the jaw with the knee.
Lexus just adding salt to the wound right now. Watch out. Whoa, look out. I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss.
Back elbow smash, nothing fancy.
Well, some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Targeting the chest, very effective. There's the tag. Running knee in the corner.
The challenger.
Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash. And now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bayley and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster, and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. I managed to delay the entire SmackDown roster from getting to the building on time, leaving you to fight all alone. And you thought it was magic? Don't be ridiculous. You two used to train together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go open up a gym. Early retirement. This is your chance to get out before someone gets hurt. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
This feels like that winter when we both got hurt doing that insane drill.
Oh yeah. You messed up your knee and I broke my arm. We were the walking wounded for a while there.
Yeah, at first we were helpless and ready to sit out until we healed up. But after a week or so, we started to figure out how to help each other compensate for what we were missing.
So you figured out how to get by?
You can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never...
I guess you're...
I know you could.
Keep it...
Which brand?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay.
The WWE Universe has been waiting for this match. You ready for the challenge?
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. Well, there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay.
Yep. Not?
Nope.
Damn.
So what do
Man,
Great!
Drew McIntyre sporting a different look for this MMA rules match. As soon as CM Punk revealed himself as the leader of Mutiny, you had to know that Drew McIntyre would call him out.
And leading into Punk's MMA career is a surefire way to get his attention.
MMA rules means we're about to see Drew hit even harder.
Doesn't matter where or when he's competing, this guy just wants to fight. As Bobby Heenan might say, here's tonight's ham and egger.
The following contest is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with his MMA-style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oh, man.
Good contact. Oh! Buck comes right back at him.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. Front face lock applied and
suplex to the outside.
Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
Oh no, now that he has the kendo stick, I definitely do not want to be in his path of destruction. Boom! Oh my gosh! He got out of dodge just in time, trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible. Saw what was coming and got out of dodge quick.
Set him up.
Russian leg sweep. Oh! He avoids the contact.
Suplex, here it comes. Nicely done.
Boom! Read that one.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
The more he fights, the more...
Escape and a takedown. Carefully placed stomp to the arm. He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Rains down an elbow in retaliation.
What a boot!
Oh!
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Oh, he had the wherewithal to counter McIntyre.
Up into the torture rack.
Pow! McIntyre's in dire straits.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
Oh!
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Buck comes right back at him. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Woo, well measured.
Wow. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Getting out of harm's way.
Clothesline.
What impact.
We're seeing pure aggression from McIntyre.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Kicks to the cranium of their opponent. Nice job dodging contact there.
Oh, no. That was a rough fall to the ground.
Up across the shoulders.
Boom! Feast your eyes. Buck was right on target. Oh, boy, come on, not the chair. And that will do it. Not getting up from that one, so it's called.
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with his MMA-style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof. Dropped hard from the apron.
McIntyre turns things around.
Oh, my gosh.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
He's able to avoid heavy contact. Whoa! Just macerating the opposition with those steps. Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
And enters the Kimura. The Kimura!
Kimura lock applied.
Will they tap? He is doing whatever he can to break the Kimura, and he does!
Whoa, monkey flip.
I love it.
Oh! Man.
Oh, God.
And here we go. The Boston Crab.
Look at the back position. So much pressure being applied to the spine by this.
Boston Crab, no more.
Oh, my gosh. Trapping the arm, cross-face submission is applied.
This might just do it. This might just end it all.
There is his arm's trapped in the crossface, but he's able to shift his weight and now fighting his way out.
What resilience.
Just getting bounced off the ring post. Using the cranium.
And now heading back inside the ring. Oh, what a headbutt. Boom!
Well-placed kick. He gets out of the way. And a clothesline.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Oh, what a tackle.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. Targeting the shoulder with the claw. He is struggling to...
Escape and a takedown.
Up into the torture rack. Pow! Buck sees the finish line.
Perfect position. Uh-oh. Go for it. Looks like the Muda lock.
The bridge is in. It looks like the Scottish Warrior. Painful submission maneuver. The fingers are pried apart and they're out.
Caught the leg and makes them pay. Oh, my God, a clothesline. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Tossed around like a
lift-off. Whoa, look out.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Boom. A narrow escape.
Reversal. And that turns things around.
A well-aimed strike. Short clothesline.
Oh, man.
Oh, look at, what a blow.
Carefully measured right.
Oh, kick connects.
Oh, no, I see blood on Adrian's face and head now.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
Drew is looking thrilled with the beating he's putting on.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Oh, my God, superhuman power.
And he very quickly counters. Shoulder tackle.
Ooh, driving those steps down as hard as possible.
The steps connect. That hurt me just watching.
McIntyre with an incredibly ruthless sequence.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
Striking down with the axe handle.
Oh, somebody's got to stop this.
Boom, what impact. Arm is trapped, crossface, submission, will they tap? He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight.
Yep. The arm is trapped in the crossface. There's no escape.
Oh, yeah, there is.
And would you look at that? He's been busted wide open.
This is not good.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Adrian looking helpless to every attack.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like McIntyre. Stops the attack with a hit to the gut.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
Steel chair to the temple. Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too.
Arm is trapped, crossface, submission, will they tap? This is locked in deep.
Look at the
His arm's trapped in the crossface, but he's able to shift his weight and now fighting his way out.
What resilience. Just a ferocious assault from McIntyre.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this assault.
And you have to be in a lot of pain taking that many attacks to the core.
Yeah, but you really have to fight through it. Oh, getting crushed inside.
Ooh, man. Oh, man.
And he re-enters into the ring. Oh! Producing a trampling.
And just in time, he gets out of there.
Boom! Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Perched on the shoulders, feast your eyes.
Drew is completely out of it.
Perched on the shoulders. Oh, wow, rendered unconscious. The official has to call it.
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with his MMA-style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof.
Oh!
Trapping the arm, crossface submission is applied.
His arm's trapped in the crossface, but he's able to shift his weight, now fighting his way out.
What resilience.
The claw is in. Agonizing.
had that scouted.
We're seeing one response.
The Kimura. Kimura lock. Submission move. Will they? Hey, look at this. Kimura lock. Nowhere to go but perhaps. Oh, my God. They broke out of it.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Oh, look at that scope slam.
He's able to dodge out of the way. Drew fending him off.
Hooked up. Great power.
Inverted suplex.
Oh, man.
Double axe handle connects.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this raw power.
Gut wrench.
Lift it up. What's next?
He just...
Oh, look out.
Whoa, what a landing.
You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that.
Look. Oh, no. Went big and pays for it.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
Ooh, and fights back.
Hoist it up.
Feast your eyes. Buck was right on target.
Uses the edge of the knee. Ooh. Stationary position. Turns around. Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility. Short arm clothesline.
Steps to the kidneys. Oh, clobbered by the steps.
That'll make you reassess some things.
Clothesline. Now looking to do battle right here in front of us.
There was some power behind that punch.
Big clothesline. Getting crushed inside.
Offense like that is why Drew McIntyre's a game changer.
Trapping the arm, cross-face submission is applied.
Is this one over? Is a tap out coming?
Trying to fight the cross-face.
Right hand breaks the hold.
Lands an elbow. Here's the gorilla press.
Insane.
What power.
Up and down, not done yet.
Into a moonsault. What a combo. Headlock. What are they doing here? Into a headstand? Are you kidding me?
Wow. Wow.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
Side kick finds the mark.
Oh! Return fire on Adrian.
Oh!
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
And
trapping the arm, cross-face submission is applied. This is the moment when you're desperate to find a counter.
Trying to... The arm is trapped in the crossface. There's no escape.
Oh, yeah, there is. Nah, just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
Buck comes right back. Got him.
Hoist it up.
Feast your eyes.
Can that finish McIntyre?
Taking this thing out onto the floor now. Taking this fight back into the ring.
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Drew McIntyre is in a bad way.
The Scottish psychopath could be the Scottish tap out.
All right, now he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does. Dominating shoulder tackle.
Stops that offense. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
Suplex delivered.
Oh, strong impact.
Oh no, I see blood on Adrian's face and head now. Just mounted with punches and not...
And a stomp to the gut. Adrian looking help.
Trapping the arm, cross-face submission is applied.
Just excruciating pain. There's no way you can sustain being in this submission much longer.
Will the pain be too much? Will there be a surrender?
The arm is trapped in the crossface. There's no escape.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Up into the torture rack.
Feast your eyes.
Buck sees the finish line. He is looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick. Strong kick.
My goodness.
He gets into the ring.
Oh, what a jumping headbutt.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
And the official calls it clearly. They cannot fight any longer.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre just sent a message straight to CM Punk.
And that message is, anything you can do, I can do better. Your move, Punk.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take on Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one. There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
It's good to have him off his game. But when Punk says he's showing up here to confront you tonight, I would assume there's going to be some kind of mutiny trap.
That's the safest bet you're ever going to make. Here's the thing. If he springs a trap on me, he'll probably pop his shoulder out of his socket, so I'm not terribly worried.
Punk may be made out of fine china, but Mutiny has plenty of badasses on their roster, and they could come from anywhere. So I'm still gonna watch your back.
Good man. You watch for Mutiny backstage, I'll meet Punk in the ring. If this goes right, that little creep isn't gonna make it to Survivor Series.
It's the Scottish Warrior ready to get his hands on CM Punk.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew.
Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, aka knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt. Boom!
And now Drew McIntyre heads up.
Oh, look out!
Picture perfect leg drop from the top.
Ooh, sharp kick.
Absolutely planted.
Right into the pin.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
He's not even close to being done yet. Oh!
Catches the kick. Dragon screw. Ooh, one step ahead there. What a right.
Gosh, perilous position for him to be in here.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Short clothesline.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Super kick!
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
He saw it coming from Owens.
Caught with a clothesline.
He's headed to the top now.
Watching.
Good Lord, taking flight.
From all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor. Owens avoids that one. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Uh-oh.
Stunner by Owens.
And Owens might just have this.
That's impossible.
I can't believe what we just saw.
And Owens is stunned. Thought he'd done enough to end it, but he was wrong. Middle rope. A missile drop kick from the middle rope. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
Bam! Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay. He's making his way to ringside now. Ascending the ropes. Up high. Going home. What an impact. Ooh. Draped across the top rope. Oh, clubbing forearm. Here's Owens landing hard ringside. Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
From a seated position, this takes tremendous power.
Suplex delivered.
Don't know if the ref is loud enough, but this is getting close.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective.
A plethora of ways to get imaginative up there, none of which are sanctioned by the WWE.
Oh, clothesline.
And it's a double count out. Not the way we wanted to see this end.
Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
Check your face after that one.
Ooh. Nice clothesline. Big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Oh!
Oh, look it. What a blow.
Carefully measured right.
Oh, what a kick. Boom!
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Not looking good in this position.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Fight now working its way to the stage.
Nothing but glass screens and steel supports. So much can go wrong up there.
Time for him to get back in the ring.
No one wants a count out here.
Sliding back in under the ropes here. Drew McIntyre did it. Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
Driver, wow!
Oh, man.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Cranking the head.
Oh, my God.
Making his way to the top here. Flying.
Picture perfect leg drop from the top. Short clothesline hits its mark.
McIntyre's just so dominant.
Owens needs to find an opening. Insulting.
I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that. Countering that offense.
Owens finally creates some more offense for himself.
Owens showing it's not time for lying down, it's time for fighting back.
Goodness gracious. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize. Pulling him in for the backbreaker.
Right to the lower back.
Ooh. Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Just a step ahead of Owens. Calculating the next move here.
Delivering a series of sharp elbows.
Boom! He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor. Looking to get airborne here. Headed back into the ring.
Here it comes.
Hooked up. And, oh, man, up and down with a twist.
He might actually get the win here.
Getting the shoulder up before two.
Not even a near fall there.
Vicious right forearm.
Sliding out of danger there.
Ooh, hooked into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat. Just ejected from the ring. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Fast thinking saved him there.
Owens.
Oh, this is what you get. He had that coming.
Caught in a bad spot.
From behind. Back suplex. Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Catches the leg.
Legs trapped. What's next?
Oh, what power.
Thunderous powerbomb. Now that's what you call impact.
Owens sent flying. Going outside. What's he got planned here? The arm absorbing the damage. Uh-oh. He's able to counter that. Boom! Oh! And he heads back into the ring.
The intensity of Drew McIntyre is boiling to the surface right now.
Referee continues the count.
Not much time left here.
Beats the count without a moment to lose.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming. Look at this. This can't be good. Scouted it and fired back with a punch straight to the face. German suplex. Fighting up on the entrance stage. So much aggression on display here. These two showing no regard for their well-being. Ah, backbreaker.
Taking aim on the arm.
And he just has to be in indescribable pain.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring.
Driven right into the post. Get this back into the ring now. The Scottish Warrior thinking big.
Launching. What? Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
A back suplex right onto the apron.
KO.
Package powerbomb.
Continue to fight like that and Owens could be doing all the talking he wants.
Action speaking much louder than words there.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Slam! What impact!
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Not a good spot to be in.
Shot after shot after shot. Oh, man.
Stops that offense from connecting.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
There are so many ways this thing can go bad, guys. That stage is not made for fighting.
Referee's nearing the end of the count. Better get back in the ring.
Short arm clothesline.
Ow! Holding nothing back on top of this entrance.
Oh, come on. Double count out. This one just spiraled out of control.
Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
Oh, ouch.
Big plans in mind from McIntyre.
From the top. Double axe handle connects. Oh. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
That kick will stop you in your tracks. Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. Owens at the mercy of his opponent.
Owens is getting shut down at every turn.
Backbreaker. Climbing up those ropes now.
Blast off.
Look out below. Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed. Ooh.
Oh. Bringing this back into the ring. And now headed to the outside.
Spiked with a Michinoku driver.
Short arm clothesline.
And now he gets back into the ring. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
Soaring. Ooh, they got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Really just laying it in.
Oh, man.
Oof. Oh. McIntyre reverses and looks to capitalize. And here he is, heading back into the ring. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
That dodge can buy Drew time.
Launched right out of the ring. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Great thinking to stop Owens.
Could really use a sense of urgency right now when it comes to getting back in the ring.
Back into the ring here.
The WWE Universe is...
And Kevin Owens picks up the win.